Living the sweet life. A lot of Cubs fans here in Vegas. As Josh Fegley steps up. Cubs were down 4-0. And they've scored every inning, including 2 3-run frames in the second and the third. Fegley fouls that pitch back. He had an RBI double in the first inning to get the Cubbies scoring started and grounded out.
Mick, you touch on the sweet life. Are you more of a sweet guy, or are you down there in the stands when you're taking a game as a spectator?
Well, honestly, I'm a bleacher guy.
Okay.
Throw me out there.
All right.
Hold one. There's a high fly ball, right center field and deep. Aquino's back at the wall. So long. Fegley. And the Cubs make it 8-4.
Three-two on the way, and got him looking. Strike 3. So Hernandez is out, and Arrieta keeps him off the board. We head to the 4th inning. Cubs coming back up. They trail him 6-zip.
There's another fly ball to center. Ranging back hat to the track, and he stumbles and misses the ball. Farmer legging for third, and he'll jog in there.
Arihara has looked really good. He's pitched 4 innings, given up 3 hits and 2 runs, hasn't walked a batter, and struck out 5 with the Fighters in Japanese baseball. Signed with the Rangers. Matt Duffy skies one to deep center. DeShields back, and it's off the top of the wall, and then Caroms by him. Duffy on his way to second, thinking third. Here's the throw, and he's got a triple to lead things off for the Cubs in the 5th. We're live in Surprise, Arizona, the West Valley. And from Surprise Stadium, it's time for Chicago Cubs baseball. They'll take on the Texas Rangers, and we got it for you on Marquee Sports Network. What do you say, everybody? Along with Sean Marshall, Big Smooth. I'm Mick Gillispie. Couple games left. Yeah. Opening days on Thursday. It's all winding down.
Yep. The final tune-up. 2 games remaining in spring training. A successful spring training. The starting pitchers have pitched very well. The bullpen has taken shape. Some new position players in a new Cubs uniform have looked good as well. So this is a good one.
Yeah, you talk about looking good. How about Jake Arrieta back in a Cubs uniform? He's going to go second in the rotation. He's going to pitch today.
Part of the plate.
3-2 fouled away by Hermosillo. From Chicagoland, he had committed to play football at the University of Illinois. Shows what kind of an athlete he is. Ended up getting drafted and made his major league debut May 18th of 2018. Coming up for the LA Angels. Strokes that ball back in foul. You never forget that, though, do you?
Absolutely not. Making your major league debut. For me, the Butterflies were there April 9th, 2006. Larry Rothschild was a pitching coach and in spring training. Approached me with about a week or 2 left in camp. Said, Marsh, you made the team. You'll be pitching on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball against the St. Louis Cardinals. Go get them.
Yeah.
So the nerve started there. Yeah, the nerve started at that moment. But one of the most fun games I ever played in my debut. We came from behind with a Michael Barrett grand slam in the 8th inning. And I've only seen Wrigley Field shake a few times. The Cubs postseason in 2015 and 2016. In my debut on April 9th, 2006, the place was shaking.
That pitch fouled away by Hermosillo.
I'm sure the diehard Cubs fans remember that hit.
I could still hear Ron Santo.
Oh, of course.
Ronnie. You could tell by the tone of his voice how your teams were playing. There's a high deep drive to left.
Again.
Pollock back. So
Beautiful. Great at bat.
Michael Hermosillo with a solo home run. And it's 2-zip Cubs.
In back-to-back games, Michael Hermosillo deep to left. But he earned that pitch. As a batter, you earn a pitch in the middle of the plate by battling and battling. He fouled off a couple tough pitches. This pitch is probably mid to upper 90s, and he turns it around, earning himself a fastball in the middle of the plate. A mistake from Gray, and he made him pay.
Hit it out there near the Jackie Robinson number. Not quite to it, but he hit Pee Wee Reese, Jackie's teammate. He wore the number 1 for the Dodgers. Here's Ian Happ. 2-zip Cubs. Happ's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now thinking about your teams back in spring training, Ron Santo, he used to do the Cubs radio, of course, a Hall of Fame third baseman now, but not when he was alive, unfortunately. But one of the great people that you'll ever run into in the game, and just picture being at Ho-Ho-Com Stadium, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
People would line up outside of the radio booth, and he'd sign autographs.
He sure would.
Just drop them right out of the window.
A fan favorite when he played, a fan favorite when he didn't play. I loved Ron Santo. So personable. As a rookie coming up, he'd come up and talk to every player in the clubhouse, give him pep talks, just the energy he brought on a daily basis, not only on Cubs radio, to the Cubs franchise. Just an absolute legend.
That one's inside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Ian Happ. Well said there. Those big arms he throw around you as Happ draws a walk. And he just always wanted to hear what you had to say.
Yep.
And had a story to go with it. Here comes Dave Roberts, and he's going to make a pitching change. And that's it for Gray. So we'll take a break. Cubs lead 2-zip. New pitcher coming in for LA. We'll be right back.
Take home a game used or autographed item and help benefit Cubs charities. Cubs Authentics is the premier outlet for all MLB authenticated Cubs memorabilia. The Cubs will donate net proceeds from the sale of Cubs Authentics items to Cubs charities. Visit Cubs.com/authentics today.
2-zip Cubs. Dodgers with Edwin Ucenta coming in, a minor leaguer. 11-2 record, 24 starts in the minors. Obviously not a season last year, as Nico Horner will face the right-handed Ucenta.
No season for Ucenta last year, but he was in the alternate site with the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's hard to replace that minor league season, but this guy is building velocity. You're going to see fastball 93 to 95, a little changeup, a little curveball, but he's looking to get more consistent with his command. Nico all over him.
Wow. Rips that ball, and it's all the way to the warning track. It's that new, stronger Nico. He came in and he smacks that ball to left and hustles in the second base with a double.
Nico stays hot this spring, getting on top of another fastball up in the strike zone. Keeping his hands close to his body. That ball's a little bit up and in, stays close, gets the barrel out front. Another hard hit ball for Nico Horner.
You got Vargas, you got Horner, you got Bodie. All those guys battling for second base.
Competition is good.
Eric Sogard, right? Possibly.
Possibly.
So it is being reported, so that'd be 4 guys.
But there's some versatility there. Bodie can bounce all over. He's played almost every position in his major league career. He can play third, play first, play outfield. Nico the same way. He's got speed. He can run the outfield. He can play short, second, play third, probably play first. So David Ross has a lot of options of where he can place these guys. And again, Eldemaro Vargas, the same thing. Savvy with the glove. We saw the play in the first inning. He can cover some range. Put them all over.
Eldemaro Vargas behind 0-2 with a couple of men on base in scoring position and no outs. And a run already in here in the third. So here's Sogard, reportedly signed by the Cubs, or in the process. A career .246 hitter. Does a lot of different things.
Yep.
Not just hit.
He gets on base, takes pitches. Pretty clutch. Great glove. Good guy to have around. Good reports on him.
Vargas, line drive towards the corner and right, and it's in. Takes one big bounce and hits the fence. 2 runs will score. It's a 2-run double for Vargas and a 4-0 Cubs lead here in the third.
Like I said before, competition is good. It brings out the best in the players. You see Vargas getting on top of the pitch, driving it hard. Again, trying to match what Nico Horner did the previous at-bat. Another good swing by the Cubs offense. I like it. You like it, Mick?
I love it. They got Nico with 2 hits and 2 runs scored. Vargas with a couple of RBIs. There's David Bodie. And there's still no outs. And there's a strike.